Hey guys! So, today I'm making this video about YouTube, and I know it seems a little weird that I'm making a video about YouTube on YouTube and putting it there and stuff, but YouTube is like one of my favorite things ever in the history of the world. And I know that sounds a little weird and it sounds a little dramatic and my hair's being weird, but, like, YouTube is important to me, and I know that those of you seeing this probably don't give a shit, but it's really important to me, and I just kind of wanted to talk about how awesome YouTube was, and I'm gonna sit here and play with my nails and ruin my manicure. But Mike Lombardo is he is my absolute favorite YouTube musician, and links in the down bar, and he's so sweet. This is gonna start to sound really fangirly and really creepy, but like I'm one of those people who follows like celebrities and YouTubers and stuff on Twitter, and I sometimes reply them when they say things because I'm weird like that and think, maybe they actually read this, which they probably don't because they probably get so many. And it seems like it's with Mike Lombardo, about 98% of the time, if I tweet him, he tweets me back. And I'm not saying, like, I tweet him all the fucking time, but, like, it's so cool to me. I'm just like, what? You're reading this? Every time. It shocks me. And, like, it makes me happy. Like, sometimes I'll just be like, even, like, if it's not, like, at Mike Lombardo, lol, 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 you're so cool, like, I tweeted once, like, I'm listening to Mike Lombardo, and it was a really heartfelt tweet, and I know you shouldn't be able to make any heartfelt comments in 140 characters, but I managed to, and, but, he like, replied me back, he's like, thanks, that's so sweet. He was, like, a couple hours later, too, like, I'm just thinking, like, whoa, how does he find the time for this? And, like, today, I posted on his video, Mike Lombardo Smackdown, or something like that, and it was about, like, someone had made, like, a really stupid blog post about how file sharing is the best thing ever to exist ever, and that real people, like, people who buy music should not buy music because buying music is bad for artists, or something like that. And it easily was one of the stupidest things that Mike Lombardo thought he had ever read, so he decided to post a Smackdown video in which he just refuted everything that that person said. And I look in the comments, because I have nothing else to do with my life, and there's this guy, and he's just like, you should reserve the all-knowing, snarky attitude for when you have something intelligent to contribute. Although you were successful in making sure I never listened to your music. And so I'm just sitting there, and I'm just like, this guy's a fucking idiot. So I replied, you should do the same. No explanation needed. Mike did nothing to you, so if you don't like the video, shut your mouth and don't watch it. It's as easy as that. We don't need you. Now, were you to have something intelligent to contribute, I would not be flaming you right now. Had you gone on and posted something like a well-thought counter-argument, I could have possibly just respected your opinion and gone on with it. I want to write more, but character limits prevent such. And so then, like, I posted that just being like, wow, this guy's an idiot, and, you know, I always have to post things when people say stupid things, because I'm snarky. And then all of a sudden, I get this tweet from Mike Lombardo, and he's just like, thanks for telling off the mean guy, he hurt my feelings, sad face. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm just like, how does he know my Twitter? Because my YouTube and my Twitter have completely different usernames, as you may possibly know, because this one is Cardboard Ninja Rar, and that one's Paige Nicole2564, links in my pants, and, like, it's just like, what? How does he know that? How did he do that? And then I was, like, more confused, because, he'd, like, just replied to people's comments on the video, because, you know, that's what most people do, and stuff, but then, like, I get, like, a tweet, and so I'm like, what? Who? He tweeted me, what? Out of where? And it's like, it's not like I tweeted him and then he tweeted me back, because that's happened multiple times before, and even though that still makes me go like, aha, it's not as, like, surprising anymore, even though it's still pretty surprising. So I tweet him back, and I'm just like, haha, no problem, it's a hobby of mine, I actually wasn't expecting you to read it, let alone tweet me, / feels special. And then he's just like, I read everything, and I'm just like, and then I wanted to make this video, and I'm just like, and that's what makes me love you and all of the YouTubers. Even when you guys get big, you still keep to your roots. And I know that you, watching me right now, likely do not give a shit. And I'm okay with that. And I'm posting this so that I can just get it out there, and maybe one of you will watch this and be like, wow, this girl has her head in, well, nowhere. You'll just be like, wow, I agree with her. And that would just make me smile. And I'm posting this because I just want to, basically. And the moral of the story is that YouTube is just, it's just so good for me, and I could talk about this for hours. I have talked about this for hours. I've made like 3 Tumblr posts about it, I've made Facebook statuses about it, I tweet about it, and I just never stop talking about YouTube because YouTube is so important to me in my life. And it's stories like the one that the Mike Lombardo story that make me happy and that make me want to continue with YouTube and stuff. I don't know. I just felt like sharing something that made me happy. Alright, I'ma go now. Bye! I have to go watch my computer now.